Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back at Scottsdale and the famed stadium hole for the third round of the WM Phoenix Open. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Our featured player begins the day inside the top 20. Will he make a move north? I think he's caught that one quite nicely. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. John, have you got a good read on this one?
I think this is going to move pretty hard left to right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
Sneaky driving hole here, Luke. You got some bunkers on the right-hand side that you can't quite make out, and you got a little bit more room down the left-hand side. Most players will bail it to left, though. You find that rough, and makes that second shot just a little bit more difficult.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And he now moves to 5 under for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Time for the second shot into the third. Ah, absolutely flushed. Oh, stop it. What a shot. This one's for birdie. He's currently tied for 8th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
That looks to be a tough flag cut in the back right-hand corner of this 4th hole, Rich.
If you like working the golf ball left to right, Luke, I think you're going to love this pin position. It's a tough shot, but I think these players are not going to have any issues with it.
Looks like it's heading to the first cut, maybe? Hang on.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Tough to tell because the break is so slight, but it will move left.
Well hold. Our leader has built a 3-shot par for here as we head over to the next. It's a par 4, the 5th hole.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
4 against the wind to stick that one.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. This hole here is a par 4. That's a good-looking shot there. Standing over his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. We need this one to bounce right. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Fair effort that. Good birdie.
I haven't seen a putting display like this since I was 5 years old.
Hole 7, and it's a par 3. Going with the 3-iron. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. A 7-footer right here.
Solid little par putt here.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
And again, you got a couple of bunkers down the left-hand side that your eyes are drawn to, even though your eyes need to be drawn out to the right at that tree. Tons of space out to the right. Those bunkers, those are no good.
Lining up from around 160 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
So close. And this one is for his par. And after that, sitting at 6 under for the event. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
Second shot here on the 9th. That is a golf shot dialed in right to the number. This remains for a share of 9th spot on the leaderboard. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. Here we are at the 10th, a par 4.
Dogleg pretty good from left to right, Luke, but you got to pick a club that'll find that short grass because this is a birdie hole from the fairway.
Not a bad line, this one. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Stay on the cut stuff. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
This is a lengthy putt here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Looking pretty good.
Get in, son. Oh, my. And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a long par 4.
You better have a clear understanding of what shot you're going to hit here. You can't be indecisive on this tee shot or it will end up left.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Chance to move to 8 under here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
Let's come off the blade beautifully. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Opting for the 5-iron. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. Big putt for par coming up. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 5, 13th hole.
It's a tee shot, Luke, that you're not afraid of, but still there's danger both left and right if you're not careful. But listen, these guys love this tee shot, and when you love a tee shot, you usually perform.
That'll work there. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That's disappointing. Putting for a par now. He's in a share of 8th place in this event. The 14th is a par 4. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. His second shot here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Going with the 5-iron here. He's found the surface. Good chance here. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Looks like this one's going uphill and to the right.
And now left with this to move into a tie for 7th. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
The 16th is a par 3.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. It's tracking. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Now 7 shots behind after that. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
That's not quite on the dance floor, Rich, but it's right up there near the green. A chance to perhaps pick up 1, maybe 2 on this hole. "16 feet to the cup."
Okay, started on a good line. Now, will it come back?
Putting for par. Now 8 shots back after that hole. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4. Well played, mate. Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Just got to find a little bit more length to that putting stroke. Can he finish off his day with a par at the last? And he'll finish his day with a tap-in putt.